It's time to wrap up the news quiz! Alright, so in this round, I will ask the panel to tell us about some of the top stories from the last 30 days. So let's get into it. Panel, and particularly Ryan Bangma. Let me ask you this. Who's seeing stars in Nova Scotia?
Has anybody here ever heard of a little town named, Canso, Nova Scotia? Canso? Yeah, okay. Well, pretty soon it's going to have a spaceport, possibly. They're talking about building a spaceport in Canso, Nova Scotia. Population 500 people and one fucking spaceport, I guess.
You'll also get car parts there.
The car parts.
Yeah, we research differently because our education system is falling apart there.
Is it just they wanted the spaceport so they could get the fuck out of Nova Scotia faster? Is that?
I don't know.
Just up. Listen, have you tried up yet?
Well, it actually... The locals are really excited though because they can't even imagine what size of fish they're going to catch up there.
The star lobsters.
Oh, that's funny.
I guess we should just say that Evan Mumford is from Nova Scotia.
Yes, I am from Nova. That explains my view of the figure, probably. But I think I'm the only one who can actually speak eloquently on this because I know the people of Nova Scotia very well. And I did read this story thoroughly, and there's a quote from a local fisherman when they heard tell of this. I'm charging those space nerds double. The first question, when this was brought up, one of the residents asked, is there a Swiss chalet up in space? We love Swiss chalet for no determinable reason.
There were some locals that said like they were mad about it. Some guy was like, he went on record saying it's a pipe dream. And then some other guy said that it's not rocket science. And then they fought in the pub, and they're both addicted to amphetamines.
So Steve, let me ask you this. Who died and made you anarchist?
Glad you asked.
Yeah.
Guys, you guys know that old book from the, I think it was like the 70s? It's called the Anarchist cookbook.
Oh yeah.
You guys hear that? Well, apparently the author of that died at the age of 66. He got a heart attack in Nova Scotia, Evan.
Chalet, probably.
And the interesting thing about that is like he grew up and he eventually just regretted everything that he did because like the Columbine kids used it and like the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah.
You used it before each one of your sets. You learned how to make creative bombs.
Yeah. I always thought the Anarchist cookbook was just like an actual cookbook for goth kids.
Just burnt muffins?
Yeah.
I like them black.
Macaroni salad was shit!
They had recipes like Boston Marathon baked beans.
I gave me explosive diarrhea.
It's hard to get because you need to get the pressure cooker, but I'm sad about saying.
There was fettuccine manifesto and suicide by cobbler.
There was 9/11 verbs in this pasta.
The interesting thing was his family wanted to remember him in a nice way, so they took his ashes and they put it in a bomb and blew up a Subway trash can with it.
That's so nice.
Do you guys know how he actually died? He accidentally made a recipe from Paula Dean's cookbook.
So William Powell, the author of the Anarchist cookbook, died last year, but it only became publicly known that he died recently because of a documentary about the author was released. The Anarchist cookbook has detailed plans of how to make napalm, how to build fertilizer bombs, and how to fight a guerrilla war. And surprisingly little on how to make anti-imperialist French onion soup. Or even a simple uprising of the proletariat pie, you know? and absolutely nothing on how to get people to stop bringing the same chips to a potluck. You know, it's very...
Can I say something? Just bring Ruffles every time. Because you can dip very well and it catches the dip. Oh, sorry.
No, that's a very good point.
This is my autism.
It's a passion project.
Evan's cookbook is coming out. What chips and dip work well together? All of them. It's just a good.
Just whole potatoes.
Easy fried.
Potatoes and mayonnaise.
Yes, the book is notoriously hard to read due to its lack of table of contents, index, or any organization at all. Anarchist joke! Chelsea, why is Yahoo saying boo-hoo?
Yahoo email people, all the Yahoo accounts were hacked. There were these forged cookies that enabled hackers to access the user accounts without passwords, which was astonishing because no one knew that anyone was still on Yahoo. My biggest concern about the whole thing is like, how is my grandma going to get her newsletters to Joanne Fabrics and Red Lobster? You understand my concern. How is she going to share Minions memes with me? And how is she going to help this Nigerian prince down on his luck? The most interesting part of this was the fact that Yahoo Hack happens to be my stage name, so I...
It's crazy though, like they said a billion people?
A billion people in the last 4 years.
Lost their information. That's crazy.
It's not that crazy because it's a billion people on Yahoo, so the password was just password 123.
So yeah, over 1 billion Yahoo email accounts have been hacked. They did this by creating forged cookies, which I think is diabolical. A similar thing happened to me when I bought several boxes of Glorios. But who's still using Yahoo email, right? Like, that's crazy. I only use Yahoo to answer the world's dumbest questions, like one of these. I can't see myself on Google Earth. I'm standing outside with my laptop, and I just can't see myself. Well, my personal favorite is, how do I test if my son is gay? To which this is the best response that has ever been written. Oh, there is a simple test. Get some vinegar, get some baking soda, make a clay volcano, and then while that is erupting, if your son is too busy sucking dick to notice, he's gay. In this round, I asked the panel if the answer, what is the question, and like Alex Trebek, I will smugly tell them the correct answer when they inevitably get it wrong. The answer is small arms, big heart. Evan, what do you think about this?
Small arms, big heart.
Small arms, big heart.
What is the name of Paula Dean's cookbook?
Shannon, what do you got? The answer is small arms, big heart.
What is the world's worst moving company?
Steve, small arms, big heart.
What is the slogan of the Canadian military?
Damn guns alone. That's very good. Chelsea, small arms, big heart.
I wrote, what is the next TLC dwarf reality show?
We try and raise a normal size baby. Bangma, small arms, big
Small
heart.
arms, big heart, which is why we put Steve on the show.
Steve, everybody! The real answer to small arms, big heart is lizard is sexy time. So, T-Rex, the fearsome dinosaur and star of 1993's blockbuster Jurassic Park, was also a sensitive lover. So according to paleontologists who discovered that the T-Rex had a very sensitive snout and likely rubbed that snout with its mate in pre-copulatory play. But it is hard to imagine T-Rex, the giant evil beast that it is, going home to his T-Rex wife and just nuzzling like that. You know, like especially after a long day of being ridden around by Jesus. So the answer is waking up in Nova Scotia. Alright, Bangma, it looks like you're ready. The answer is waking up in Nova Scotia.
What is the reason I've had this in my head all week? Oh, waking up in Nova Scotia. Hey, it sure is good to know ya. Oh, waking up in Nova Scotia. Hey, I bet Rita McNeil would blow ya. Hey, waking up in Nova Scotia. Hey, I bet Sarah McLaughlin would blow ya. In Nova Scotia. Hey, I bet
Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby would blow ya. Oh, waking up in Nova Scotia. I bet you a member of the Rankin family would blow ya. In Nova Scotia, I bet you that
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page, she probably is not gonna blow you.
Well, that was very tough to beat. Alright. Steve, waking up in Nova Scotia.
What is something Anarchist cookbook author William Powell won't be doing?
Pretty fucking good.
I am so ashamed right now for everything I just did.
Oh boy. So in this round, we show how much of a sham the points are by ignoring them completely. I'm going to ask the panel one final question. They will write it down on their boards, and the best answer will win the game and the love of an unlucky orphan. Panel. Sesame Street has always been a place where children learn about the world, from the letter of the day to shapes to how to cross the street, say thank you. But Sesame Street has done so much more. They've introduced Muppet characters to help children learn empathy and understand their complex world, which is why they've introduced a Muppet named Alex, whose dad is in jail. Seggy, an African-American Muppet, who sang about loving her natural hair. And of course they introduced the first openly hobo character, Oscar, to teach people that hobos are mean and gross. But they've done it again. They've just recently introduced a character, Julia, who has autism. Ironically, shortly after an episode about vaccines. And this is great, of course. The world is full of different voices yearning to be heard. So I have to wonder what voices are missing, guys. Panel, what Muppet characters does Sesame Street need to introduce?
Could I just say, first of all, that an autistic puppet is just the greatest idea because the counting segment will just go on for 3 hours. But my puppet idea is Johnny T, a loud puppet autocrat who refuses to admit that Steve Bannon has his hand up his ass controlling his every move.
My Muppet's name is Broden, and he's in the Red Bull downhill ice race. Broden almost made the NHL, but didn't even come close. Turns out he's just a fucking idiot at Phil Knapp. And now this is what he dreams of.
That's true.
Broden.
Broden, because children need to know that their dreams can't come true sometimes.
I named this Muppet Susie Jane Wilson, or SJW for short. She has a septum ring, which makes her uniquely suited to dismantle the patriarchy.